So today is a continuation of Terraform. Okay, some topics are there coming to Terraform. So one is the important topic is Terraform variables. Okay, so anyone have any idea why we use Terraform variables? Variables.
Count how many resources are used in the infrastructure.
No, 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 no.
It is used for code reusability.
What?
Variables are used for code reusability.
Mhm. Yes. Yeah, we can say like that. For example, I will explain. Okay. So yesterday, how we deploy that resources like. For example, we have two files, right? One is provider.tf and another file is main.tf. Okay. So in that main.tf, we included all the files like the mission details, VPC, subnet details, subnet IPs, everything we mentioned in the same main.tf file, right? You remember? We should record. See, this is a main.tf file. Yesterday we used. So here you can see all the file configuration we define in the same main.tf file. So coming to variable perspective, okay. So we in this case you can see some values, hard-coded values are there. Like for example, the CADR block, then the coming to the machine configuration like machine type, instance type. So everything is hard coded in the same configuration file. Okay. So coming to variables, we can take that. I mean, similar types of values. Okay, the missions type, IP address, region, everything we can take from the main file, and we need to create a variable dot. I mean, a variable file like variable.tf and include all the files there. Okay. So what will happen? So for example, we have two files. Okay. One is variable.tf. And this is the main file, okay, like resource file or main.tf file, main.tf. So here we didn't mention in the main.tf file, we didn't mention the machine type. Okay, consider like that. So how we call, we need to passing the values, okay, the variable values, okay. So the machine configuration, I mean the T2 micro that that we didn't define in the main.tf file, that we define in the variable.file. So and we need to point in the passing value in the main.tf file. For example, the value look like coming to the machine type, okay, type is equal to variable dot. That means whenever executing the main.tf file, this file looking for any variable.tf file within the same directory and looking for there, okay, because we mentioned everything like the passing values, variable dot, the machine type, okay, type. So what will happen? It's looking for the variable file and taking the value. So the value is T2 micro and it will execute. I mean, continue the building process. Similar way, we can add lot of uh, values like the hardcode values that we before we include in the main file, everything we can take that values and keep it in a variable.tf. So what's the benefit? Like, for example, we need to change the machine type. Okay, so quickly we just open the variable.tf file and change it to micro, sorry, medium or large. We didn't go to, I mean, open the main.tf file and don't do anything like that. So just open variable.tf and change the machine type. Then what we'll do? We need to plan and play again. Similar way, we need to add something. Okay, like for example, in this main infrastructure, only one subnet there. So we need to add one more subnet. So we can just add the subnet details in variable.tf and push it again. So changing region. So this all the infrastructure is coming US East, sorry, North Virginia. Okay, North Virginia. So we can using the variables. Okay, just adding that region. Okay, the region details in the variable.tf, and we can change the entire infrastructure to North Virginia to any other region like uh, Indian region or Chennai, anywhere. Okay. So these are the benefits of using variables. Also, for example, some real world scenario. Okay. The real world scenarios like we have two environment. One is production, and one is development. So we need to deploy. We need to deploy same configuration file to such different environment. Okay, for example, you need to deploy one EC2 machine, EC2. Okay, so in this scenario, we can create a variable .tf file, and we can create two variable dot file. Okay, one is for the production and one is for the development, and we need to keep only one main.tf file, and we can adjust the values for different environment. For example, coming to the production. Okay, so production, take that production variable file and we need to include, for example, the machine type T2 large. Then yeah, some common configurations are there. Okay, when coming to production, so we can follow that thing. And coming to development, we can the machine type. Okay, like T2 medium. So everything is mentioned the different variable files. Okay, in this scenario, and we can run the Terraform file with passing that variable file also. Okay, so what will happen whenever we apply that variable file looking for the main.tf file and deploy that resources within the production or development. Got it? You don't have any doubt? So coming to the benefit, okay, benefit of using,
Modify your infrastructure with the variable changes.
right. Uh, Instead of go to the resource or main.tf file, okay, can quickly open the variable and adjust the changes, play again. Coming to benefits, okay, that variable benefits. One is reusability, scalability. then security, then simplified management. So these are the common benefits when we're using variables. So coming to reusability, like variables enables us to reuse the same Terraform code for different environments by simply changing the variable values instead of duplicating code. Duplicating code means duplicating the main.tf file. Otherwise, what we need to do for deploy different environment, for example, two environment are there, okay? Production and development. So normally without variable, how we deploy is, so for example, the requirement is for deploying a EC2 machine. Okay. So we need to create a main.tf file. Again, here coming to production, we need to create another main.tf file, right? And we need to include them that EC2
Excuse me,
configuration.
Tawfiq, what is the number 4th in your benefits? Simplified management. Number 4.
Simplified
Under the
management.
security, scalability, reusability. These are the benefits of the variable file.
Variables, yes. Using variables in Terraform.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So in this case, we need to create two files, right? Two resource file. One is for the development and one is for the production. When we go without a variable files, okay. So when we go with a variable file, we can create only one main.tf file. And what we need to create two variable file, okay. Variable.tf. And include all the details within the variable file for different environment, like development variable file and production variable file. So the main.tf file will passing the values that we include in the variable.tf. So the Terraforms, this is for the development deployment and this is for the production deployment, like that. So that's why the reusability, okay, there is nothing, I mean, there is no duplication or any changing. I mean, it is simplifying changing the values, okay, variable values instead of duplicate code. Then coming to scalability. So coming to variables, okay, the variables managing complex infrastructure is more efficient. So we can apply a single code base to multiple configuration, adjusting only the variable values as needed instead of like hard-coded values or anything like that. Then coming to security, sensitive data, okay, like password or any keys, like PIM keys or anything, we can manage securely through Terraform sensitive variables type or environment variable. So there we can hidden that values, okay, similar type of password, keys, etc. And simplified management, like changes to infrastructure, for example, such as resizing instance, okay, or switching region are easier to implement by altering values, I mean variables values without modifying the main.tf or the code core, okay, core code. So we can jump into the lab, right? So yesterday we deploy a like a virtual machine, I mean a VPC to a application deployment, right? So this is creating EC2 subnet root table and then security queue. After we deploy a EC2 machine, then we run some user data. That user data is a script file that that is for deploying a web server. And we created a simple HTML file. So this is the file content. Hello, Terraform, HTTP server. So the same example, okay, like application deployment from VPC, we use main.tf file. So the same information we can use using variables, okay. Just we include that variable or TF file and we run the same configuration. So I already created a similar configuration. I will show you. So this is the configuration, okay, Terraform code. So what will have, I have here three files, okay. One is provider.tf, the same configuration for that we specify which cloud provider that we are going to use, that is provider.tf. Then I have a main.tf, okay. So you can see here, this is my main.tf file. I didn't expose anything here like VPC IP, okay. So coming to the VPC IP, okay, first thing, that VPC IP I included in the variable.tf. That means I created another file keeping that some specific hard-coded files, okay, like the VPC IP. Okay, so you can see the VPC IP when going to variable.tf. See, here I created, this is a variable files, okay. In this variable file, you can see the all data for our configuration. Here all we can see the IP address is 10.0.0.16 and the variable name VPC CADR block. So go into main.tf file, okay, VPC CADR block. So what will happen when executing this main.tf file looking for the variable and that variable name is VPC CADR block. See, variable name is VPC CADR block. So inside the VPC CADR block variable, we included that IP, that 10.0.0.16. So this VPC got the IP from that variable, got it. So here also you can see different blocks. The first block is for CDR block. Similar way, we added another block for subnet. See 10.0.0, 1.0.24. That's for the subnet. Similar way, we include here. See subnet CDR block variable dot. So that variable block that we define in the variable TF, that is subnet CDR block. Subnet CDR block. Next one is availability zone. US is to 19. Similar way, you can see variable type of instance, okay? Instance type, T2 medium. Okay. Then the key pair, the machine's AMA ID. See, this is the image for our machine. So everything we can define like this in the variable T file. And coming to main.tf file, you didn't see anything because everything we define in that variable file. You can see the passing, I mean, taking the
One
value from,
question. I had
yes.
one question. So you had the Amazon machine ID. So if you stop the lab and you delete that machine, then you'd have to put in that variable new when it generated again the new Amazon machine ID.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks.
Sir, when you stop to or terminate in both cases.
Terminate probably, right? Because
Yes.
terminate will delete that AMI ID. Stop won't delete it because it will still be there. It will stop.
Yeah, we can use it again.
Yeah. Terminate was the
Okay.
right word. Yeah.
Terminate. Okay. Okay.
The question is, we can use the same AMA ID, right? Amol.
The question was, you had in that variable field AMI ID.
Yes.
That you'd have to remember to change that. If you terminated the machine and then got another machine, you'd have to remember to copy paste it correctly.
Yes. Because that AMID is that ID is corresponding to any machine, right? I mean, any image. For example, when we go to the AWS console and we can see, for example, if we choose Ubuntu. Okay, so coming to the Ubuntu, Ubuntu have one MID, right? That's a unique ID. So we can use the same ID whenever we need to deploy the Ubuntu machine. Similar way, we need to go with the Amazon Linux. There is another MID for Amazon Linux, Windows like that, or any OS, Red Hat. You got it. So this AMI
So
ID
then
will
the
change. Okay,
AMI ID is for a type of machine. It's not the specific instance of that.
not type of machine actually. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, type we define another like after choosing the AMI actually.
Okay.
It is a just image ID which is given by the AWS
Right,
console,
right, right.
AWS account.
Yes.
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 From that ID, we are going to create a server.
For example, this is Ubuntu.
Yes.
Ubuntu. So this is actually the AWS keep this as an image. Okay, that image has that all the configuration of the operating system. Okay, so for the same image, they have one number. Okay, like a unique number that is called AMID, Amazon Machine Image ID. This is a unique number. That's all. So we can just keep copy the ID and we can do, using in similar like Terraform or AWS CLI anywhere. Okay, instead of putting that Ubuntu that is the version or like that, we can just copy the corresponding image ID and we can use that ID. Got it. So coming to
Yes.
Windows, it's another image ID.
Tawfiq, I have a
Ah,
question here.
yes.
In real time, when you want to when you want to build create an instance through Terraform, how are we going to get the TM ID? We need to get it from the higher level or some manager level or the network
Yes.
team.
If we are if we are designing something, then we can choose corresponding ID. Like that is as per the application. For example, that specific virtual machine is for first we know that is for which requirement. Okay, so as per the requirement, we need to go with the corresponding image. Most probably, we go with the latest version of Ubuntu or the previous version, like 2024 or 22.
No, are we having access to get that image ID or we need to request like?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all as per the scenario, actually. I'm sorry, Mahesh.
Okay.
So image ID is that is not a big problem, but coming to the configuration, we need to choose corresponding OS type. Okay, after selecting the image, we need to deploy that image to any infrastructure like the server. So the server configuration we need to define like how much CPU,
Yeah, that is the request
RAM,
we need to make from the
RAM, storage,
correct.
everything. Yes.
Yes. Yeah,
Sometimes
What
they
was
will.
the question?
Sometimes
What was Mahesh's
yes.
question?
my
Sorry.
question was,
Yes.
Amol, my question was, so when we are creating an instance, only two things we need to do: manual intervention, manual work. Rest everything will be an automation. That is, one is creation of access key and security key. That is for CLI, and another one is getting a AMI ID from the console. These two things we need to do. So my question is, are we going to create get a do we are no? We will be having access to get a AMI ID, or we need to request to manager or somebody in real time. I'm talking, not that practice purpose. In real time, that was my question.
I see. That might be based on the corporate policy, right? Of how much the resources are. Does you need approval to buy the resource, or you can just get the resources needed?
No, corporate, not the big corporate level. Some people they give access to that. I mean, DevOps engineer. Some people they will not give access to the DevOps engineer for the entire AWS console. They will give minimum access.
I see.
Yeah, that's all. Like most probably with the requirement. Okay, we got that requirement.
Requirement that is for.
Otherwise, we can go with the latest version.
Mhm. Okay. And yeah, that's it.
Mhm.
Have one more question. Sorry for this question.
Yes,
Uh,
yes, yes.
when you will be having deployment from your company?
You mean the time, right? The spring
Yeah, when
or
is your next deployment?
uh actually now we didn't do anything because it's end up like in next after April, I think so.
Another 6 months.
Yes.
No, any small change request deployment, any small deployment.
Small deployment like a feature, right?
Yeah, feature.
That will
Nothing to do.
happen as per the requirement. Like for example, if any bug or anything or adding a new feature, small deployments happen.
Mhm. Can you show us that what the small when you have a small deployment, how are you going to change? I mean, source code. How are you going to, I mean, deploy the things? How are you going to test? I mean, how the automation is going to test from the CI/CD?
Yes.
Yeah, that's all. This Friday, do you have deployment?
No, 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 no.
Okay.
Yeah. So you got that this configuration, right? Like how we passing value from variable.tf to main.tf. So everything is hard coded in the variable.tf, okay, instead of the main.tf. The values, the IPs, machine type, EMI, everything. Okay. So after that,
Does the
this
main.tf refer to where.tf? How does it get know that what file to see the variables from, or is that a convention of
Hmm.
naming the file?
Yeah, because we keeping that same file in the same directory. So Terraform looking for any variable files there. So here we can see the variable.tf file is there. So what will happen? That main.tf file looking for that data.
But you have to name it var.tf. Is that like a convention?
Any name we can provide, but you can see here the type, the keyword variables. Okay, so that's actually the main.tf looking for the keywords where variables they can see. So in this case, it's in the variable.tf file. So here we created a block for variables keyword and we provided a name that is VPC CIDR block and provided that data IP. So whenever we are running, what will happen? The main.tf file looking for any variable blocks within the same directory, any files. So here you can see the variable.file that main.tf file can see. There is we specified some variables here and the name it's matching, then it will take the value. That is the IP. Similar way for subnet, region, machine, T2 small. Because we didn't mention anything in
Does
here
it have
in
any
main.tf.
say where is the variable file? If you click on the main.tf tab,
Yeah, this is main.tf.
where does it say what is the, does it say any name for variable file or no?
So yeah, this is the first block for creation of VPC. Okay.
Oh, so var.vpc.cider block. So that's what it's called var
Right,
there.
right.
Your file was named something else, you would have those letters there.
Yes, variable dot variable name. Okay.
Okay.
So here we define that in variable.df. See,
What is in the
variable,
provider.tf?
sorry,
What is in the provider.tf?
provider, it's normal. We didn't do anything. We keep a separate file for provider.tf.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Only we take that values, okay, that hand-coded values and put it in another file called variable.tf and create some variable blocks and put all the values here instead of keeping these values in the main.tf file. So if any changes in our like infrastructure, okay, after deployment, we need to change the machine configuration from T2 to T2 to T large or T medium. So we didn't open and we didn't go to the main.tf file and do anything. We just open the variable file and change the requirement instead of going to the main.tf file. Because coming to real world environment, the main.tf file looks like large n numbers of calls, okay, not like this. So we can see the variable file. It's a simple file, like only we keep the data. So we can just edit that and apply it again. Got it.
Yes.
Now I'm going to push, okay. Not terminal. So nothing here, I mean, not running instance. I already configured that AWS configuration, okay. So I didn't go with that. Only a single time we need to perform that from this animation. After that, we can go with the Terraform's files, I mean, commands. So whenever we planning or anything, we need to specify that key pair name of our machine, okay. So we can use like system1. See, 7 plants, plant 7, and nothing change, 0 destroy, okay. And the output will EC2 of public IP. So we can go with the apply.
Can you re-explain this step? What you did here? You
Which
did
step?
Terraform. How did you get this terminal plan 7 to add and 0 to change and 0 to destroy?
That is output, okay. That is output of Terraform plant command.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So I'm proceeding with the yes. So see, it's creating AWS VPC, creation of subnet, internet gateway, route table. See, all completed. 7 resources added, and that output, okay, the EC2 machine output. So it will take that IP address and list it here, okay. So we can. It will take some times to because in background actually that installation of Apache and everything is happening. So this will take some time. And also we can go with the dashboard and see. Yeah, the T2 small is running. And we can go with the VPC. sample VPC. This is a VPC. And here we can see the VPC details and everything. So one thing we can do, okay, go with the tags. So the tags, okay, see, two tags are there. Okay, one is name, the name of the VPC, then the environment is production. Okay, so now I am going to change that environment type of the VPC from production to development. Okay, so what we'll do, just to go to the environment and change it dev. And next we need to plant again. So the terraforms, before
The
that we need,
environment spelling needs to be changed. Maybe it was the same mistake in both places.
oh no, this
Line
is fine.
7. Environment.
Which one?
Line 7, environment.
Yes.
MENT. But did it matter? Or because it's just
No,
a
no,
like
yeah,
a value
That is
pair?
correct actually.
doesn't. So here you can see when applying Terraform plan, the Terraforms knows there is no change happening in the code. Your infrastructure match the same configuration. I mean, this infrastructure matching that infra that we already deploy in the AWS. You got it? So
It's
Terraform
labeled
knows the
just dev
current
instead
state.
of.
Terraform knows the current state and the desired state. Okay, for example, we have a Terraform configuration file, the main.tf or anything, okay, in our local machine, and we keep that data, that that file, okay, Terraform code here, and this is a AWS account, and we use this Terraform file push to AWS account and created our infra, okay. So the Terraforms knows, okay, what are the things that define in the code and also in the AWS account. So for example, didn't do anything in that code, okay, and we apply, oh sorry, we planned that code. So Terraform looking for that AWS account and verifying, okay, what are the things, I mean the desired states that we define the codes and the actual state of the AWS account, AWS infrastructure, okay. If it is match, then we can see a message like this: no changes. Your infrastructure matches the configuration. That means this is the configuration and that infrastructure is our resources like VPC, subnet, and everything. So here I changed one thing, like the environment type is changed to dev, but it is not taken here. Why? Because I didn't save, okay, after the changing. I started before, I mean, I planned before saving that changes. That's why it's not taken. So I'm change it again. Now I plan again, okay. So the Terraform checking for the new changes with the actual infra. So we can see the change. One changes. See, nothing to plan. Okay, there is no new things we didn't add, but one changes there. So what is the changes above we can see? The environment. Before it's prod, now it's changed to dev. See, so one change there. So we can apply, okay. So this will not affecting our infrastructure, okay, because this is a tag change. Every time we need to mention that ID, that key name. So what will happen? This will change that environment. See, one changed. And we just to go to here. Here it's production. Okay, I just refresh. We can see it's dev. See, Or else we can add more tags as well. Okay, like here we can add more tag, like the owner. So similar things we can add. Okay, like then save, then plan it again. So similar way, we need to change the machine type. Okay, see now the machine type is the menu is my key name. Okay, the key name. This is my existing key name. So I use the same key name. Also, I'm changing to my machine configuration from T small to T2 medium. Okay, so see one changed, and we can check that change. Just refresh. See, I added two more tag, the owner name, the SLA for this specific VPC like that. Similar way, we can add more tags. Just then I'm now going to change
What
that
does SLA stand for?
service level agreement.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So even we can change that VPC IP address, okay, like this IP to any another. Then now I just change one changes to the machine configuration, okay, T2 medium to, sorry, T2 small to T2 medium. So I'm going to save and change, plan it again. So before you can see, EC2, the existing version is, I mean, the instance type is T2 medium, okay. So we changed to medium. Now it's small, right? I know. Now the existing version is T2 small. Okay, we plan it. I mean, we change the mission type is T2 medium now in the variable OTF. So after that we planned. So here you can see the changes. One to change, that is instance type T2 to T2 medium. Got it. We use the same AMA. Okay, so there is no matter for the AMA. So apply it. Okay, we can see that output in the console. Okay, I'm refreshing. This machine will go to stop state. Okay, because actually what will happen here, it's scaling our machine. Okay, like a vertical scaling that's done by Terraform. So now we can see the machine is stopping. The state is stopping. Okay. So for now the type is T2 small. Okay, here it will creating. Okay, under creation. Yeah, see, now it comes to T2 medium and status again painting. Back to booting stage. Okay, yeah, it's running. Got it. So this way we can adjust the infrastructure, okay, using variables. So changing machine type, IP, or key, anything we can adjust using the variable.tf instead of going to the core file or the main.tf file. Got it. Anyone have any doubt? Also, the application we can see in this IP address, okay. See, that is published. Anyone have any doubt? If no, then we can quickly jump into the troubleshooting section, okay. So the Deepti and Pooja, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now,
Can I?
can I, yeah, share.
Okay, sir. Unable to share the screen.
Okay, wait, I'm stop sharing.
Is it visible, sir?
Hmm.
Yeah, actually, while building the pipeline, it was showing as an error. And again, I connected to my machine, and again, I tried to log in through that, but it is not working.
Show me the Jenkins page.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Can you give me the control?
Yeah, sure, sir.
This is the Jenkins machine IP, right?
Yes.
So there is no project, right?
Actually, I did a project, sir, but
You,
unfortunately, it was.
you deleted, right?
Yes.
So I think you need to start the project actually. I thought your project is there. So Pooja, you
Okay.
have same issues, right?
Sir, in my case, it's saying no data in the pipeline.
Yeah, that is
Pooja,
the reason, sir.
Pooja, can you share
Same.
your
Could
screen?
you share?
Okay.
There is no data in pipeline.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that there is some
Dipti, can
permission issue.
yeah,
Yeah, sure.
Dipti, can you start sharing, please?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
So can you see my screen, sir?
Yes.
Yes.
And yeah, this is the console output. And so here I found like it says line 6. You want it? Okay.
This is
So
some
do we need to
configuration
install
issue.
Node.js as well in this case?
Plugins you
Because,
need to install.
yeah,
You didn't install the plugin, right?
no, I did whatever was in the video, but Node.js plugin was not there in the video, so I didn't.
Go to
Wait, I will
manage
check that.
instance.
Before that, I will check my is Node.js is needed or not.
Same issue from my end also, sir.
Because in
Okay.
that pipeline, Node.js was mentioned. Yeah,
Node.js
this
is
one.
mentioned here. See the
Yes.
tools.
So we need to plug in, like
Also, here you
install the
can
plugin.
see, yeah, here you can see, this is my repository. Okay, so better you need
Right.
to clone this repository and you can paste your URL here. Okay, instead of mine. You got it.
Okay, stop yours and paste my repository's
Right, right,
URL
right.
here.
You need to clone. You need to clone this one. So this will like GitHub, your name, then the application name. Okay,
Okay.
you can use
Because
that
I
one.
tried with your like URL, but it didn't accept that
But
one.
both
Like,
are working because this is public one.
Yes,
Yes,
that should work actually, Tawfiq.
I
yes.
also did the same repository, sir.
No,
Yeah,
that is
I
not.
mean,
That is fine, Deep.
yeah, best practice. I'm just saying the best practice. Okay, that's all.
Okay, sir.
This will
best
work
practice
because
is to use our
right,
own
right,
repository,
right,
right?
right,
Yeah.
right, 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 right. Instead of this one.
But we don't have those files in it, like in my
No,
GitHub.
just go and you can clone it. Okay.
Okay, I got it what you're saying now. Yeah.
I hope you first you need to log in and you just go to there and then you can clone that to your repository.
Can we go now, sir?
Can you
We can go. Yeah. 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 Oh,
please
okay.
log
I
in?
will. Okay. Why this is giving error?
Give me a second.
You logging into Tawfiq GitHub.
Okay, okay,
No,
fine.
that's mine.
No, Swiggy Tawfiq.
This page is Tawfiq sir's. Yeah.
Just go to server.
My okay.
There you can clone.
Okay. Wait.
Later
Sorry.
you
1 second.
can you want.
Go to
Or else you
Okay.
can
Let
repository.
him do.
yeah, paste. This you can't log in. This is Tawfiq one.
Wait.
Tawfiq sir has a control actually.
Uh, so this
Just
is
click.
the
This
repository.
is
Okay.
yours. Yeah.
Go to
Okay.
code and sorry, you need to fork. Okay, this is the way we clone
Mm.
it. See the
Okay.
fork. Click on
Uh-huh.
fork and you can name it any name. Okay, like the same name or you can change it any name. And the owner is your name
And then
and
your part.
create fork. That's all. So this application belongs to your repository. I mean your
So can you
username.
show me the step one more time?
Go to fork. Okay,
Mm.
go to fork
For
and
okay.
click create fork. That's all. So now you can
But
see.
but but how did you paste your URL here?
Yeah, see, just to copy
Oh,
and you
okay.
can put it on your Jenkins file here. See, now it's changed.
Okay. And I need to install my Git as well, like in the
Right.
tools. Right? Tools.
Yes.
Can we do it now, sir?
So you need to go to the plugins.
Uh-huh.
Available plugins.
Mm-hmm.
See, it's
Yes.
not installed. After installation, we need to configure as well. Okay, go to tools and put that name and the version as well.
Yeah, restart.
Okay.
Go
Restart
to
now.
manage, go to tools. So it will
Did
list
we
here, okay, because we
oh.
installed the node.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
See, Node.js installation. Node 16, right? Node
Yes,
16.
Yes. 16. We can check one more time. If you need.
that is fine.
This is fine. Apply, save, and go to manage dashboard, pipeline.
Build now.
Yes.
So now
Sir,
it
why
will,
the view is like this? Why it is coming vertical? Like because in your case it was like horizontal.
No, because here nothing happened. That's why it's
Oh,
failed.
these are the old builds.
Yes, these are the old builds. Now
Oh,
build
okay.
13 is now starting. Okay.
Okay, 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 okay.
The
Error.
workspace is completed. Git checkout is making some issues from here.
Mm-hmm. Till the last stage.
Logs.
Can you go to server and clone and check?
Go to
Repository. A second.
Tofik, you controlling system?
Yes.
Okay.
See, now it's checkout is complete. Okay. That URL that
but sir,
we
why it was not working before when you were using my Git repository?
that we need to
Node.js was installed incorrectly.
not JS actually. That is working after we installing the plugin. But coming to
Yeah,
the URL, okay, your URL is look like this. I don't know why it look like.
why it was not
See,
working?
GitHub at
You
github.com.
don't have the public
Okay,
SSH
okay,
keys
okay,
in
okay,
your
okay.
GitHub.
Yeah. Here we need
Okay.
to I choose SS. Okay, sorry, that is mistaken. So we need to go with the HTTP. Okay, you
Mm,
just
this
update
one.
this one. Okay, yeah,
Or
Okay,
she can
later I'll
add
do
the
that.
public key also if she wants to
yes.
public that link.
See, the Sonar Cube is completed. So now
Mm-hmm.
it's called getting. Kubernetes is all configured, right? Or
Kubernetes, no, I didn't configure. I just worked till. No, no, no. Yes, in the pipeline it was there. Yes.
okay, but you didn't configure, right?
Yeah, I didn't.
Okay, fine. So this will work. Okay, it will take some time for the quality
Okay, sir.
case.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure, sir. Thank you. Thank
Deepthi, can you follow the same and try? Okay.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Sir, I have one more question. Can I quickly show you something?
Yes, please.
Okay. So this is the file which you have shared with us. So here in the pipeline, um, yeah, here. So what is the like when in the video when you were explaining, so you were saying wait, what was that? Yes. So dependencies. So you were talking about the checking dependencies, but here in our code, pipeline code, we got this install dependencies. So why there is a change?
This is npm install dependency. This is
But it doesn't
actually
says if you check your video, then it says like generate reports and check dependencies. But here nothing, nowhere it says generate reports or check dependencies. It says install
generate report.
dependencies.
This report, Trivy report, right?
Sir, under the dependency check, one line was written generate report, something like that in your video when you were explaining it to us.
That is this one actually, Trivy. See the SH Trivy. Then there is a report. return try.fs.txt.
No, sir, it was different. And you know, in your video, the cleanup step was also not there. But here we have a cleanup. So what is the purpose of cleanup like here? Just to clean before you
Yes, yes, yes,
start?
yes,
Okay.
yes. That's the purpose of cleanup.
Okay. So why it says install? Because we are doing it first time. That's why we are doing installation here?
Right,
Or
right.
but this includes the checking and generating report as well. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, sir. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. And stop sharing.
Okay. Okay, then we can bind up, right? Deepti, you just try it, okay, and ping me, okay,
Sure,
if
sir.
any issues. Yes.
Yeah,
Sure.
sure,
Then,
sir.
yeah,
Thank you
we can
for
wind up.
the class. It's nice.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Good
sir.
to meet you,
Bye.
Professor.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.